Hello, and welcome. My name is Kyra, and listen, I've done it again. I've done it again. And you may be like, what? What? I have invaded the Goodwill once again and have found beautiful fabric. Let's envision. So, I have this, look at this. Gorgeous. Big, giant. It's not a sheet. Whatever that thing is that goes under your mattress that gives the floofies at the bottom. The floofies at the bottom? Yes, that's what this is. The floofie at the bottom. As you can see, here are the floofies. Now I want to make a dress out of this. I want to make a dress, and I want the top to be fitted. Have I ever done this? Absolutely not. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try, and that's all that matters. We're gonna make a dress. We're gonna make a dress. I'm very excited. I feel like the floofies at the bottom will add to the skirt, and it will be so cute. And this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Mark my words. It's gonna work. We're gonna get it. All right. I'm gonna get into planning. I'll chat with you when I got it. Okay. So I feel like the skirt is gonna be the easiest part. So we're gonna start with that. And basically, I'll show you. But there's like a ruching along the bottom edge, and I'm just gonna measure out about like 8 inches over my waist measurement for that, and then that'll be how, I don't know, wide it is. Then the length ended up being like 21 inches, which that's fine for a length for a skirt for me. So I'm just gonna cut that out, and then I guess, so I don't think I'll sew it together yet. Maybe I'll sew like pleats in it so it'll fit well now, and then I'll sew it together once I have the top done. But that's the plan for the skirt part. Seems pretty straightforward to me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I wanted to kind of show what I was talking about. So we can see how there's, why is my finger blurry? Anyway, we can see how there's this ruching right here, and then a second one right here. We're gonna use that second ruching, go over. Ooh, for me, we're gonna go over about like 34 inches, and then just cut straight down. And then that'll give us our big panel for our skirt. But that's the plan now, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so in terms of the top, I have gone through, and I don't want anything with boning. Like, I don't want it to be uncomfy. So that was a stipulation. And then I just want it to be like flowy and like cute, and I don't want to have to wear a bra if I don't have to. So that has led me into a milkmaid top, because I think that would look really cute. Like, the ruffle in the top would correspond with the ruffle on the bottom. It would all go together. So that's the plan. And I did find a tutorial by a lady here on YouTube. Her name is Sewn by Sophie. I'll link her tutorial down below. But basically, you just needed like measurements of your chest, like how long you want that to be, like all that stuff. So I went through and I wrote out my little measurements, my pieces, how to do that from her video. I'm sure hers will be a lot more informative than mine. So definitely go check that out if you're like, oh my gosh, like I want to make that top. So definitely go check hers out, because I was clueless, absolutely clueless. But now we have a clue. We have a clue. And I'm gonna go cut out my pieces and then I guess put them together. So she did a lace up back on hers, and I just want mine to be a flat back. So I might end up having to put a zipper in. I think the plan is I'm gonna sew the top together, leave the back with enough space so I can add a zipper if I need to, but I really don't want to. Maybe I'll add a zipper on the side if I have to, but don't want to. So that's the plan from here. Cut out our pieces, I guess sew them together, and like make sure it fits around the back, and then go from there. But yes, that's the plan. Let's get into it. Okay, so I have my pieces cut out. They're on my couch. Don't mind that. But we have our top part, which that's going to be double the size because we're going to want to shuka. Ruffle it up. Shuka. Yeah, you get it. You get it. And then we got the bottom part there. We have our little straps. We're going to sew this together and then add it to the... Sorry, I figured I'd talk as I talked. We're going to add it to the skirt after we sew it together. And then from there, see if we need to add in a zipper in the back. And that's the plan. Oh, that's a secret. Don't mind it. I got it at Goodwill. Anyway, we're gonna sew this together. Hello, coming to you live from my couch because I just went through and I ruffled all of this for the top. So this will be, let me sit back. Yeah, pretty cute. So from here, I'm gonna go through and hem the band and then put this together. And then we'll figure out how it connects to the skirt. I'm very excited. I feel so massive brain right now. Like so big brain. Massive. Brain ginormous. I'm gonna go pin these and sew up all these loose ends. Loose ends. Maybe humbled. Instantly humbled for myself. Brain tiny again. Don't worry. Okay, hello. Don't mind Twilight shirt. But I've gone through and I sewed the bottom part to like the ruffly part on my top. I have finished up all the edges on the back. Not back, but like I guess bottom panel. So from here I'm gonna sew along, I don't know if you can see my pins in there, sew along the top portion of this, add in some elastic, and then sew those closed, and sew the sides closed. And I was like, in terms of just like putting it like that, the back is a little small. So I'm gonna finish doing it, like sewing all of this up. And then from there, see if it keeps focusing on their faces. From here, see if I need to add in another little panel on the back here because it's the back. I can't see the back, therefore it doesn't matter. Or if, you know, there's enough room to like get it on and off over my head because I want it to be comfy. I don't want to have to be like sucking everything in when I wear it. I want to be able to breathe and sit on my couch and chill and vibe. So that's the plan for right now. Sew up this, put the elastic in, sew up the edges, try it on, see from there. Hello. I have sewn all of my little top together. You may be like, what is that in the back? And that is the fabric I'm going to add on. I decided to go with adding something in the back because like I could do a lace up. There wasn't enough room for a zipper. But like I was saying before, I'd rather just like be chill. And I feel like with a lace up, like leaning back, like in a chair, like wherever on the couch driving, it's just gonna be uncomfortable because I have a few like lace up tops and like it's just uncomfy. And we're going for comfy, cute vibes. That's the goal. So I'm gonna just add a little bit to the back. Sorry, there's some string on my table. It's driving me bananas. I'm just gonna add a little bit of fabric to the back. You can see I cut out a little chunk, pinned it where it needs to be, tried it on, everything fit real well. So yeah, I'm gonna go through here, sew this onto the back, add the straps, and then go to bed for tonight because it is already 9:30 and this is probably gonna take a bit. But yes, we're gonna sew this together, add straps, perhaps. That may be tomorrow's problem. But yes, straps, back, and then the skirt. And like I said, that's gonna be the easiest part. So let's go. Like we're getting there. This is gonna be done by tomorrow, y'all. I'm very excited. Top is done. Look how cute this is. And I'm thinking that the like skirt part will kind of hold this down a little bit. definitely will need to wear a bra with it, much to my dismay. But that's okay. That's fine. It's so cute, and you can adjust where you want your little ruffles to be. I'm very excited about this. Very excited indeed. Okay, hello. So in terms of where we're at now, we have our skirt, and then we have our top. Now the plan now is to literally just pin the skirt so it has even little ruchings. I did leave this top part so it would be a little bit easier to sew on. So pin it so we have our little floofies, and then we're gonna pin some pleats in so it will match the width of the top, and then we're just gonna sew that on and then sew the back together so it's one complete skirt. And then I think we're done. So very exciting. The light is flashing behind me. Don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's get sewing. Having to rewind your bobbin, I just went to start sewing, and you can literally see through the bobbin. So having to rewind a bobbin when you're almost done, it's just like a new type of pain. It sucks. I hate it. Like, I just want to finish it, but now I gotta rewind this bobbin. It takes forever. It doesn't. I'm just complaining. But yeah, rewind a bobbin, and then we'll sew. And then we'll sew, because you gotta rewind it, and then you gotta rethread the whole machine. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much for me. It's not, but oh, I'm gonna rewind my bobbin. Let's go. Dude, we're done. We're done. We're done. Okay, so I did change. So sorry. But the dress, final thoughts. Now, see, I was a little. When I first tried it on, I tied around the neck as I was supposed to. And I don't know, it just looked so weird to me. Like, the neck, like, there was slightly too much fabric, I think, was my issue. Because it was kind of like frumping in like that, and that just wasn't the moves. And then this part, when it was tied around my neck, too, I don't know, just looked very strange to me. I normally wear like mainly high-waisted stuff, so I think that was my problem. Because once I tied it around my back, like, I don't know, I guess it kind of elongated that form, like it was all kind of like one piece instead of broken up by that like high neck. So I think that was the issue. But in terms of now that whenever I tie it around my back instead of up front, I like it a lot more. And honestly, I don't have a backless dress. So, or not backless, sleeveless, but I guess it is backless too. And when I tie it around my back instead of the neck, it works with no bra, ladies. It works with no bra. So, go for that, I guess. But in terms of the whole thing, I think it turned out pretty cute. I used some little complex sewing, and by complex, I mean a rolled hem, so that I wouldn't have to fix my edges, which I'm really glad I did do because this fabric frays like crazy. But yes, here she is. The dress in all her glory. Wow. But yeah, that is it for this week's video. Made a dress, and now I own a strapless dress. So now I own a strapless dress. But that, yeah, strapless, that's all I can say. Hated it before I tied it around my back. And now I like it. So if, I don't know, if you have a dress and you're like, oh, that looks real weird, maybe just try wearing it a different way and it'll look okay again. But if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Let me know if you make your own dress. I would love to see it. It definitely was a process learning how to do more than just a like square sewn up as a bodice, and taught me some skills. Taught me some skills that I will be using in the future. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more from me. And that'll be it for this week. Have a good week. I don't know why I said that, but I do hope you have a good week. Bye!